me to whisper in your ear? If so, welcome to Wednesday Night Whispers with your host, the domesticated diva, Latasha Spray. Are you ready for me to whisper in your ear? If so, welcome to Wednesday Night Whispers with your host, the domesticated diva, Latasha Spray. Are you ready for me to whisper in your ear? If so, welcome to Wednesday Night Whispers with your host, the domesticated diva, Latasha Spray. Are you ready for me to whisper in your ear? If so, welcome to Wednesday Night Whispers with your host.
All right. Sorry for that little technical difficulty, but the show must be aware that I let you know that endometriosis is a very interesting topic. And so I just talked about endometriosis, and you can see right here that some of the lining has broken off and has been placed in different spots. You can see by the little red spots that are there on the screen. So that is endometriosis. When it's not in the lining of the uterus, it can get really icky, and that's what I wanted to show you according to the Mayo Clinic. Okay, so we're going to move right along. So please stay with me while I show you a short video from Dr. Wasson from Mayo Clinic as she discusses endometriosis. Who gets it? What are the symptoms? How is it diagnosed? How is it treated? And then what now? So the video is approximately 6 minutes long, but it has the most informative 6 minutes in layman terms that you will ever experience. Stay tuned, and I'll see you in less than 6 minutes. So I have to share my screen, and hopefully I do it without complications. Okay.
First, your provider will ask you to describe your symptoms, including the location of the pelvic pain. Next, they may do a pelvic exam, an ultrasound, or an MRI to get a clearer view of the reproductive organs, including the uterus ovaries.
All right. Okay, guys, I just wanted to share that with you and make sure that you understand that I am not saying that I am a expert or a doctor. No, that's why I wanted to give you information from the Mayo Clinic, from someone who knows about endometriosis, because I don't know. I do know one person who suffers from it, and it is really a severe case. And I just hope that someone would, let her know that this is out here. She does live in Port St. Lucie, but I'm not going to give names. I will contact her husband. Just kind of, I'm sure she knows all about this, but if she wanted to chime in a little later and put some comments out there and let people know how it goes, this is real life. Someone I know has endometriosis, and it is truly something that's traumatizing. And if you're very squeamish, I apologize that this is a topic that I felt like needed to be discussed, since this is the month that the awareness is. All right, so moving right along here, I am going to now Okay, I don't know what happened there. Something went wrong with that one, but I will definitely, if I can get it back up, I'll share my screen. That was just a lady's journey, and she was um, talking about how she survived stage 3. I'm sorry, stage 4 endometriosis, and it comes in stages, but it's really not. It's really not. Like cancer. So I don't want to confuse anybody by saying stages. And the doctor that was on here actually said that this is not something that they recommend. But I'm going to try it one more time and see if I can pull this up and share it with you. It looks like it's going to play this time, guys. So just hold on a second and let me see if it's going to play. Yeah. It's doing something really wrong. I'm afraid to, but I'll link it in the comment box down below. It was just talking, a lady talking about her journey. A lady talking about her journey. If you want to stay with me one more second, I'll give it a try. I think it was important to hear what she had to say, but let's see. Let's see if I can get it going. There it is. There it is.
Pain. And I remember talking to my friends when I was younger, like, you know, don't you have to take medicine when you have your period? And like, no, and like, really? And in my 20s, it improved because I was on birth control. And then when I turned maybe like 28, 29, I stopped taking birth control, and we tried to start, you know, getting pregnant. And my symptoms just got like 10 times worse.
If you give me one question to ask a patient, is how was high school? Because patients who have bad endometriosis, they're the patients that are saying, yeah, I always missed a day or two a month in high school. I always was at home in bed with a heating pad.
It can cause the most problems when it's moderate or severe endometriosis and can distort the pelvic anatomy or the tubal structure, but even mild or moderate endometriosis can affect fertility as well.
So endometriosis is classified in stages. We use stage 1, 2, 3, or 4. Endometriosis is not cancer, but I treat it like cancer, meaning I want to take a wide excision. I want to make sure I get all of it.
I was at work with Dr. Stepp when they called me and told me that I had a negative pregnancy test and it didn't work. He had suggested I go back to the Women's Institute, and I did. You know, he had said, he's like, I think you probably have endo. And I was, you know, I was like, my sister did, and she had surgery. And then I had surgery with him in June of 2021, and then pregnant in January of 2022.
We have tons of options for women with endometriosis. Like, we have great success rates with them for fertility. We have lots of options, whether that's intrauterine insemination or IVF.
Since the surgery, my symptoms have drastically improved. Just the pain, I wasn't using a heating pad. The bloating was down significantly and just like really uncomfortable, and I didn't have any of that after the surgery.
Pain-free, symptom-free, and we finally, I mean, we're the happiest we've ever been, and we finally have the family we've always wanted.
All right, thank you for staying with me as I ventured through that. I get it. Sometimes it just doesn't work, and for tonight, I was able to get it back up and just share some interesting stories with you about endometriosis, just so that you understand that there's somebody out there who's suffering from it, and if you could just share this video with them, give them some insight. It could be a young girl that's just starting or her menstrual cycle, or it could be somebody who's going through it for a very long time. And if we can get more awareness and talk about it more, we should not be ashamed to talk about our bodies, and let us know we're not ashamed to talk about our hair when we go to the hairdresser. So can we talk about what's happening with us freely, and you might be helping someone else. So endometriosis doesn't have a preference. If you search on YouTube, you can see videos from stars such as Mowry. from sisters sharing her story to a nurse in the medical field sharing her journey. I have linked both of them in the description box so that you can view them or pass them on to someone else. Also, did you know that certain foods could help curb the symptoms of endometriosis? For more information, do a search on YouTube or Google for endometriosis diets. I have read testimonies from women stating going gluten-free has made a tremendous difference. There are many helpful tips out there. However, nothing, and I do mean nothing, beats the advice of your doctor. So I just want to say to you who are tuning in and always stay with me, thank you. You are truly amazing. And I really mean that. You are amazing. And you help make my show. You help me better. You give me feedback. Tell me stories that you want to hear. I'll research them, find the people, and I will bring them to you. I'm here with a big voice, small person with a big voice, and I am definitely planning on using it. So if you just get tired of me, I apologize. I'm going to be on your screen every Wednesday night. Whether I have someone live here or not, I am going to bring you some awareness and some topics about any and everything out there. All right, March is Women's Month. Join me next week on 320 with my scheduled guest, who is a successful Mary Kay consultant. And you can find her on Facebook, Beauty by Dana. On March 27th, my guest will be someone who changed the quality of my life by performing not one, but 2 hip replacement surgeries, Dr. Gerald Trey Alexander. Please email me at scurry.latasha@gmail.com if you have an interesting story or knows someone who has an interesting story and does not mind sharing with me. Okay? My email address is on the screen. Hopefully it's on the screen. Yes, it's at the bottom scrolling. So please share my email with anyone who has an interesting story to share with everyone else. I am always looking for extraordinary people with an extraordinary story to tell. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Domesticated Diva, and watch Facebook on Sunday nights for upcoming shows. I'm Latasha Scurry. Thank you for watching Wednesday Night Whispers on LSTV. See you soon.